Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. Today we will make a delicious terrine of leeks and potato. It looks stunning, but it's very easy to do. Let's get started. First, we will prepare our leeks by cutting it in half where the white parts and the green parts meet. And then, as you can see right now, I'm just removing the outermost layer of the white part because it's very hard to chew and it takes a long time to cook. But by saying that, I'm not asking you to toss them out because they are good for many other things. Next time when you're making a very simple bouillon or stock or broth, put them in there. It will give a great flavor to your broth. And now I will move on to the green part of the leek. As I said, all this very dark green part of the leeks is very hard to chew and takes a long time to cook. So I decided to remove them. But the very inner layer of the leek, as you can see right here, which is very light green, and they are edible and very tender and delicious and soft after you cook them. Now I will cut the leek into equal 4 parts so it's easy to wash them and also very easy to cook them. By the way, this dish is inspired by Chef Marco Pierre White's Terrine of Leeks and Lobster. So now I have cut the leek into 4 equal parts. So I choose simple Russell potatoes, but any type of potato will do. I think the general rule here is to choose potatoes that are longer instead of rounder or shorter. It is just easier for us to assemble the dish later. So you can see right here, I'm just simply cut them into basically French size strips. Now we will move on to the next step, which is cook the potato and leeks separately. You have to cook the potato and leeks by boiling them in some type of stock. Here I chose to use the ham hock stock that I made when I was making the ham hock chashu. So if you haven't seen the video, please go see it. So I cooked the potato first, and the way you tell that you cook them to the right consistency is by slightly pinch them with your finger, so they should be soft but not immediately fall apart. And for the leeks, it's very important not to overcook them because they will turn into this very grayish green color, which is not very pretty. Another very important thing to remember is after you cook your leeks and potato, please spread them out onto a flat baking sheet so the heat within them will not continue to cook them. Again, don't overcook your leeks and potatoes. But you know what? It's your first time trying a dish. If you did a little bit, that's totally fine. To assemble the terrine, you will need a meatloaf pan, which is covered by plastic wraps. And that will make our life easier later when we're trying to remove the terrine from the meatloaf pan. to prevent the final terrine from falling apart, when you're cutting them, make sure you overlap both the leeks and potato a little bit. So as you can see right here, I'm going from left to right with some overlapping, and I'm going from right to left. Make sure there's some overlapping as well. And from here, basically, it's just like making a lasagna. A layer of leeks with a layer of potato until you have used all the ingredients, or until you filled up the meatloaf pan here. And another important thing is, do not forget to season each layer with some salt and pepper. And now we'll have to put another layer of plastic wrap on top of everything. And then you will place another smaller size meatloaf pan on top of it and gently press the top meatloaf pan into the terrine we just assembled. Make sure you don't push too hard. Now put some canned foods or a piece of brick in the top meatloaf pan so there will be some consistent pressure. And then you will just put the whole thing in the fridge overnight. The next day, you will flip the terrine onto a board and remove all the plastic wraps very carefully. And voila, you will have a beautiful looking terrine of leeks and potato. And now all you have to do is cut yourself a couple slices, put a little extra seasoning on top, maybe a very simple vinaigrette, just some lemon and olive oil, and then enjoy it. So if you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I'm also taking requests for any dishes that you wish me to make. Again, this is Lawrence. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.